Hello, everybody. Welcome to this session. There is something subtle that I was thinking about. I pay a lot of close attention when it comes to high performance, and I pay a lot of keen attention when it comes to issues of peak performance, and the art of peak performance, and the things I can do consistently every single day to be a high achiever and to be an excellent performer. I believe that there are certain things in life that cannot happen from the place of your comfort zone or from the place of mediocrity or from the place of doing things averagely. And there is something subtle that dilutes human potential, or there is something very little and subtle that if you don't pay attention to, it can negatively affect your ability to perform at your highest level of potential or to perform at your peak level of producing results. I like to talk a lot about responsibility, and this subtle thing has a strong relationship to do with accepting responsibility. And I am one of those who strongly believe that you are responsible for what happens in your life from the age of 18 and even sometimes younger, and 18 and upward. Sometimes it is you who can design the kind of life that you desire, and you make your own choices and decisions, and you are responsible for the positive results or the negative consequences that may arise as a result of your choices and decisions. It is totally impossible to manifest success to a certain level without first taking absolute responsibility for the life that you desire. And that is why I love this quote by Hal Elrod. He said that the moment you take responsibility for everything in your life is the moment you can change anything in your life. The moment you take responsibility for everything in your life is the moment you can change anything in your life. And that is why people who have high level of entitlement mentality, or who always play the victim mentality or victim mindset, uh, uh, um, always dilute, they use their own style of living and they dilute their own potential. Nothing dilutes or destroys your potential like entitlement mentality. Nothing destroys your potential like always feeling that you're a victim of your circumstance, you're a victim of the family you were born in, you're a victim of your friends, you're a victim of the country you were born in, you're a victim of your community. You're always thinking that you're a victim of something, a situation or a circumstance. That alone conquers your ability to produce tremendous results in your career and the business. Nobody owes you anything. That is one of the best ways to live your life. If help comes your way, praise God. If help doesn't come, bless that person and keep on forging ahead. It is your responsibility to accept total responsibility for your life. And that's why I always say that it is a blessing to have friends, to have somebody you're in relationship with who can support you, who can encourage you, who can pray for you, who can be there to give you a shoulder to cry on when you are hitting rock bottom. You have parents who can sponsor you through school. All that is that you are so much blessed. That is a lot of blessings that you have. There are many people that don't have that. Think of orphans, think of guys on the streets, think of many people, but they are still able to strive towards an excellent lifestyle despite that particular challenge. In a country like Cameroon and other nations, many times you get to hear people complaining about the government, complaining about politicians, community leaders, complaining about pastors. Everybody is always looking for who to complain about and who to blame. And very few, many of them never actually take any responsibility for themselves. And I am not saying that we should not hold these political leaders and government leaders and community leaders accountable for their actions. No, we should. But there is a difference when we hold people accountable for their actions while doing our best by taking personal, absolute responsibility. So we live in a society where it is easier for people to blame and complain than to take absolute responsibility for their lives, careers, and even their own businesses. That is why we have so many talkers, we have so many noisemakers, but very few high performers. So what are we going to do? And here is one truth. There are some results that you will never manifest, or you will never see them visibly in your life, career, and business until you conquer the victim mentality, that entitlement mentality, and take absolute responsibility for your life. And that is why personal responsibility means doing what needs to be done when it needs to be done without expecting external motivation from anybody or even help from anyone. If you get motivation and help, praise God for that person. If you do not get it, move forward and produce the life that you desire. Hear this fact. Take personal responsibility for your career success. Only you can make you a career success. You must be willing to do the things necessary to succeed. And let me end with this quote by Dr. Dennis Waitley. He said that there are two primary choices in life. There are two primary choices in life: to accept conditions as they exist, or to accept the responsibility for changing the conditions. Oh, you were born in a poor family? Okay, you have two choices. Accept that condition as it exists, or you accept the responsibility to become a hard worker and to become a dangerous high achiever and break that particular condition that you met when you were born. You've only got two choices: either to accept the conditions you met, or to accept the responsibility to change the conditions that you met. And trust me, the latter will always produce a better legacy, a better future, and make you a very fulfilled, thriving person in the society. Keep building that dream, and remember, it is all up to you. No one is coming to save you. That is your responsibility. Cheers. My name is Javnyuy Joybert. Keep building the dream.